Hey guys, Zane Kiryu here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Crundeecraft. Sorry it's been a little while since the last episode. I've got some other stuff I've been working on, but we are back in our nice castle. Let's go back outside. Let's check how the weather is today. Let's see, and... Oh, wow. I'm just messing with you guys. Between episodes, I actually finally took the time to take my castle. Through the Archimedes ship mods, I went ahead and got rid of all the balloons so it wouldn't look as clunky. But besides, I didn't really need it as much of a flying castle. I put it down closer to the water. We actually we actually moved quite far south. We started all the way up. Where were we? Where's the little? Ah, yeah. We actually started way up here where this hole in the ground is, in the shape of our castle, and all the way up here is the remnants of where Spy is. So we went ahead and moved south. I was sick of the frost spawning in all the time, setting my crap on fire. So actually, we're going to jump right into what I had planned for this episode. Last time I'd said we were going to do some magical crop stuff this time. So let's go ahead, let's jump into a bat morph since it's raining. I don't know how long it's going to be raining for, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into bat morph. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, bat morph, bat morph, bat morph, stop. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some, wow, yeah. Let's make some ACO, some Accio. Why'd I call it ACO? It's Accio. It could be ACO, either one. It doesn't really matter how you pronounce it. Put it in with a regular infusion stone. Cut that in half. Make some Crucio. One of the forbidden spells, according to Harry Potter. Speaking of that, it should be interesting if they still come out with that new book at the end of July as they were originally planning. I know they turned it into, I think it was a play or a screenplay, but there was a talk about releasing it as a book at the end of July, July 31st. Let's go ahead and get into our magical crop farm. As you see, we have some redstone crops right here ready for harvesting. Gotta go ahead and boop. Nice. Got exactly what we need. We're gonna go ahead and, ooh, geez. Yeah. Break these nature crops. We don't need these hanging around. Oh. Gonna go ahead and plant redstone. Redstone's always useful, so we're just gonna go ahead and plant some more of this so we can get more of it. Alright, magical crops. I didn't really know how to use it at first, but once I got into it and got a lot more skilled with it, I'm nowhere near a master of magical crops, but once I got a better understanding of it, it opens up a whole new world for you. Okay, so we're going to look for I did have it right. Zavicio Essence. Ooh, I forgot the Imperial Essence. Shoot. How do we make Imperial? How do we make a strong infusion stone? Okay, strong is a regular surrounded by redstone. Regular. Surrounded by redstone essence. There's our strong infusion stone. Alright. Zavicio. How do we make the extreme one? Enderman. How do you make Enderman seeds? 4 Imperio, 4 Ender Pearls, and Minicio seed. Alright. Minicio seeds. Ender Pearls we've got a lot of, so we can go ahead and put that in here. Go ahead and put our Crucio. Here, get some Imperio. Some on the corners, I believe, if I remember this right. Oh, other way around. There we go. Enderman seeds. Gonna need more. We need more. Let's just fill that up. And you know the process. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit faster with a little less explanation. Just need to make a lot of this. This is going to be useful later on anyway. Once we get past the Imperial, we need to get through this anyway. And this is why we also have a lot of weak confusion stones, because it just eats these things up. Wow. Let's get one more stack. As you see, we've got a lot of Municio, but we are quickly eating away at our supplies. Supplies! Alright. Okay, regular. Ooh. Okay. Let's grab some more ender pearls. Close up that gap. We have a lot of resources now after our mining between both during and between episodes. Okay. Nope, not it. What was I doing? Yep. Strong infusion stone. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we needed Imperial. Wow, that is expensive. S6 should be enough. Put that away, that away. Oh, Municio seeds, put these back in here. And what we need is a watering can. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it directly, a fun little exploit for the night, especially when you're either in Morph or during even a blood moon, if you have the bed pet and you use the bed pet during the night, whether you're in Morph or even during a blood moon, it will allow you, not only allow you to sleep, but it also bypasses the blood moon. Unlike a regular bed which won't let you sleep, you can actually bypass the blood moon, which is extremely OP. Let's actually pick up these redstone seeds so we can plant our enderman seeds. And go, watering can, go! Okay, I'll be right back in actually I'll be back in like an hour. Let me just go ahead and get these magical crops grown, and then once I actually have the Enderman essence we need, we don't need to keep it on here while I just go ahead and water these. But I'll be right back after I have the Enderman essence I need, and we'll continue on with the magical crops. Alright guys, well we are back. We went ahead and got a good amount of Enderman essence. We got 10 pieces right here, which is actually more than enough for what we need. We're going to actually head right back up here into our castle, our beautiful brick and stone brick castle. I just love the design of these castles. So we're just going to go right back inside. We're going to go ahead and take our infusion stones, put the redstone seeds away. We're going to come right back over here to our trusty crafting station. Oh no! Okay, well we're going to go ahead and get a lot of essence again. Let's go ahead and put our trinkets away for now. We'll lose some hit points because that's what's giving us our extra health right now. But it's worth it, it's fine. We're not really going anywhere and we're still at full health. Just gonna spam all of this, see if we can get any Zavisio. Be a long shot, and I don't know if we have enough at the moment. If not, we'll get as far as we can and then we'll come back to it later in another episode. all we have to do is make the ACO or ACIO, however you choose to pronounce it. Can make one more stack. One more stack. We need another weak infusion stone. There we go. Take the regular. Put up the ACIO. Make it into Crucio. Put up the Crucio. Actually, yeah, we'll do this now and then. Come on. Put it up here. Crucio into Imperial. Yeah, we have nowhere near enough. But we'll work on that. We'll work on that. It just takes a lot of off-cam grinding. And then what we do is take the strong infusion stone, surround it with Enderman Essence, and bam, we have an extreme infusion stone. It allows us to surround it like so. Make Zavicio Essence. How to make a Zavicio furnace? Okay, we can't do that at the moment, but we'll be able to work on more stuff later. What we need is... Okay, so we need iron and gold nuggets. We can make some gold nuggets. Get some aluminums. Some iron. Break this down into nuggets. That was a little excessive, but it's not a problem. Okay, and we can actually have a lot. Okay, wow, it's more than I remembered. Okay, we actually Zavicio helmet, Zavicio chest piece. We've got half of our OP armor. We're on a good start. Let's see if we can make an armor stand. Forgot how you go ahead and make one of those. Well, we're going to go ahead and look it up here. Wow, that is beautiful. Armored gold staff of repair. That is nice. Iron and stone slabs. Stone slabs is stone. So we need iron and stone slabs. Have any smelted... here we go. We have iron in our inventory, so we'll just go ahead and make the stone slabs. And there we go. Go ahead and put our armor... we should put our armor stand. Right here in the center. Got half of an awesome armor set. We're going to go ahead and put that on when we get all of it put together. What else can we work on right now? We got as far as we could with magical crops for the moment. All I need to do is go ahead and grind a lot more Minicio Essence so we can get a lot more Zavicio for a lot of real cool stuff. Put these away. Yeah, we can make some really cool stuff once we get it up and running. Here we go. There. And miscellaneous garbage can go in here for now. I really need to sort this stuff out, but I'll work on that between episodes. Oh, and as you can also see, we have a blood gem sword, again, but not just that. we captured these two things. We actually captured a lich, which we're gonna work on a small actual prison building where we're gonna store a lot of these boss mobs, a lot of these evil creatures for our amusement. Yeah, we're kind of deranged. But we found our stuff. This was our original 2 pickaxes, if you guys recognize these from earlier episodes. This is the stuff that we lost. I had actually was traveling randomly in the world. I went over one of the oceans going south instead of north like I'd been doing before. And I actually found the ship with all our stuff and I got it all back. It was such a great feeling finding all of our lost stuff. Yeah, basically, what we're going to be doing from now on, we're going to be working on a lot more machinery, getting ahead technologically, catching up to where I haven't been over to the base in a little while since I moved the castle to Spy's house in a while, so I have no idea where he is currently, but hopefully he's doing pretty well also. He was pretty far the last time I checked, which was quite a while ago. Hey, no, ow, you hurt. You hurt a lot. And you have a lot of hit points. Come on. Come on! I don't want to die. I'm not going to die to a crab. Oh, that was close. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the house, and we are that much farther in magical crops. We got half of a set of OP armor. We got our stuff back, and we got our first prisoner once we have our prison put together. We have all this cool stuff in here. We actually even got some more inventory pets, which is really awesome. Yep. Now that we have our redstone furnaces and we're getting into magical crops, our smeltery, for the most part, is pretty obsolete. We're gonna need it. We're still gonna need it for when we make our weaponry, which we'll be doing either between episodes, or I'll start that up, or we'll work on it next episode. But for now, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for now. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this episode. Sorry we didn't get too incredibly much done. At least we got a good deal into magical crops, a little bit of a magical crops tutorial for some people who aren't as in-depth. For those of you who are, it's still a nice little refresher and to see this cool stuff that we're making. If you're enjoying this series, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to play Crundeecraft yourself, it's on the AT launchers, and the link to the AT launcher will be down in the description below. If you want to run over to Spy's channel, see what he's got going on. He's having some trouble with his videos. I'm trying to see if I can help him get those up, and we'll see if I can help him with his whatever he's got going on. I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Before I go, I just want to thank you guys for all your love and support, for all of you who actually stick through with us watching our Crundeecraft series. It really means a lot to us. After all, without you guys, we wouldn't really be here. So, just wanted to say thanks a lot. Well, we will see you guys next time in our wacky, crazy, exciting world of Crundeecraft. Bye.